Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Watches Amberlynn Read. And today is the day after Thanksgiving, so happy extended holidays. I am super close to the camera today because I'm lazy. And yeah, I had a really great holiday. Thank you to everybody who sent well wishes for the holiday. And I hope everybody who celebrates had a good time too. And for those of you who didn't, I hope you had a good day. That's how that goes. So, this is Amber's new blog, weigh in, how much weight did I gain, and a low-carb potato salad recipe vlog. I wonder why she keeps putting vlog after the end of it, like we don't know it's a vlog? Or is that like an SEO thing? I'm trying to remember if they put those letters in the right order. I'm guessing it's an SEO thing, which just shows our girl's a bit smarter. All right, anyway, I am an anthropologist by training. I am a retired archaeologist, though I did get a email the other day telling me that there's a new field season. There's always a new field season starting up, but they're like, hey, we need crew members. I'm like, cool. Tell me how that goes for you. But yeah, that's it. I have been taking these videos that she's been putting out since she moved to Oklahoma, and I've been trying to kind of do an analysis of all of them all put together. And I think my major issue is that they're so repetitive that like from video to video, they're basically the same. And I don't know, the analysis is repetitive is what I'm trying to tell you. I guess my point is like she's gotten established now. She's been in the new apartment for at least a month at this point, almost 2 months, I think. And yeah, 'cause she moved she moved in October, or the first videos of her move were in October. November's almost over. God. And can you just believe how much time has passed? It was March, like yesterday. And yeah, so anyway, she's established, her patterns are starting to come out again, and they're the same patterns. I'm not seeing a huge change in her behavior, which I was kind of wondering if we'd see since she moved into a new location, with the exception of the locations she goes to, because she's kind of limited to where she can go right now because she won't use Uber or mass transit. I don't even know how good the mass transit is where she's at, so I don't know if that's even an option. So she's limited to where she can go based on where her mother will take her, because that seems to be her main mode of transportation. And so, yes, she's gone to the mall for a second. She's not sharing very much of that with us. She's gone to the mall. She's gone to the casino 3 times now. And she's gone to church a couple times. She has a crush on one of the girls at church. So cute. And she's playing bingo a lot. Those seem to be the 3 new habits that she's picking up. Yeah, that's pretty much all. That's pretty much the preamble that I wanted to give here. Is that I am trying to do like a deeper analysis, and I want to put it in another video. But as far as like behavioral changes or anything like that, I'm really not seeing anything. If anything, she's falling really hard back on the cycle that she demonstrates just in general in life, and yeah, it's just that kind of a thing. Anyway, I want to say thank you to everybody who's supporting the channel. We hit 1,900 subscribers yesterday. I'm very excited about that. It's just nice. It's just a nice round number. Also, I remember the 1900s. I'm gonna start making fun of it a lot when it gets to like the 1990s. Like, oh yeah, it's my childhood. I remember this now. So anyway, I'm just excited about the numbers. It's kind of fun. So thank you for everybody who's gotten us there. I hope you guys are enjoying everything. Thank you to my subscribers. You guys are wonderful people. Well, welcome. Thank you to my members. I hope you guys are liking getting early access to some of the stuff that I'm putting out there. What I'm actually doing, I don't know if anyone's noticed, because members would be pretty much the only people that notice. There's going to be a members version of a video, and there's going to be a subscribers version of the video, and the members version is going to be non-monetized, and it's going to stay that way. So as long as YouTube continues to let me do it, I'm basically uploading 2 copies of the same video, and one video is going to be non-monetized for members, and the other video is going to be normally monetized for regular members or subscribers. So if you want to watch stuff without commercials forever, go ahead and join the membership. You also get early access to it. I'm trying to get that stuff out at least 24 hours before I release it to the regular subscribers. So I hope you guys are enjoying that, is what I'm trying to say. I hope you guys like my festive Christmas border. It's not really Christmas. I hope you guys are enjoying my winter border here. If it's too much, if it's blocking too much of the video, let me know. I like it, so I just think it's the coolest thing ever. But if it's hampering the video, let me know. I could expand it to just kind of be the entire frame. So me and the video. So, I mean, I can still use this and just not block the video, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I think that's plenty of preamble at this point. So let's jump in. She is sped up as normal to 1.25 times. And yeah, here we go. Let's go. I'm sorry I've made you stare at her this long wearing her bra.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. Hi. So I totally forgot that I'm actually going to be weighing myself today. So
I totally forgot that I was actually going to do the thing that I told you I was going to do in the very last video.
I want to make like a few hypotheses.
Hypotheses.
What a word. So my eating has not been...
Okay, to be fair, it is a hell of a word.
Been like horrendous. Last night, for some reason, I did like a hurrah moment. And I was like, let's eat some chips. And it's funny because like, it's been a hot minute since I've even had chips.
No one believes that.
Like my portions lately have been normal. Like,
no, they haven't. Look at you. You can't even. All right, cool. Yeah, your portion size have been normal. Normal for you, I guess.
Like there's no binge monster in sight. Like nothing like that.
Are we claiming the binge monster again? I must have watched this really fast because I don't remember all this crap. So we're soft acknowledging the binge monster now? Is that what's happening here?
But I could definitely tell that I've gained weight. It's because I simply haven't been like trying to lose weight. I've just been eating when I'm hungry, but like not caring what I'm eating. I have lipedema, lymphedema, and my legs are super, super swollen. I also see my weight gain in my face. Like I just feel bloated. Like that's the easiest way to put it. And I did have a lot of ramen. Like,
yeah, we'll address the ramen in a minute. If like she does have the lipolipedema, I don't disbelieve that. But if it's like Jordan's, who I need to check in on, I imagine she is retaining quite a bit of fluid because Jordan, as much as Jordan kicks and screams, Jordan has been doing a keto diet, Jordan has been doing exercises, Jordan has been getting treatment for their lipolipedema, and it's significant. Like the effect of it is, especially their legs obviously are the most impacted part, and they've been wrapping their legs, at least the lower portion of their legs, for I want to say like 3 months now. Anyway, there was a TikTok, there we go, and they showed the results of their current treatment. It's ongoing, it's continuing to go, but they had moved up from their lower leg up to their upper leg, and so they were showing the difference between their upper and their lower, the before and afters of their lower legs, and it's amazing. It's so significantly different. So my point is Jordan also mentioned that they had lost like gallons worth of water from the pressure from the wrapping, because I guess that's the point. It's basically like a reverse straw, and they're just squeezing it very slowly back up, and you just kind of urinate it out apparently. So my point is, I bet she does feel bloated if her lipolipedema is acting up. I find it interesting that she is bringing this up. This is the second video she's mentioned the lipolipedema, so it must be bothering her it must be bothering her a lot for her to bring it up twice. Either that, or we're getting ready for a lipolipedema arc, which might be interesting.
Especially in the last week, and it's a lot of sodium. And I'm not gonna lie to you, some nights that's literally what I have for dinner, so I would have 2 at one time. I wouldn't ever have anything with it, so there was no like sides or like veggies or meats or whatever. Like it was literally just 2 ramens. It's like, since I've lived in Oklahoma, I've also been drinking, and that's
we know
different for me. I did say that I wasn't gonna drink, and I didn't drink for like 2 weeks, and then I ended up drinking again. And now I'm currently just like at a spot where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drink like once a week. Yeah, I feel like I've gained like 15 to 20 pounds. Like that's what it feels like. But
the only part of her drinking that I really have any kind of issues with is the drinking alone part. it just seems lonely, I guess is the word I'm going for. I don't know. I don't drink at all, so I don't know if there's like if it's like cool to I'm not cool. I don't know. I don't drink, so I don't drink by myself. So is it more pleasurable to drink by yourself? Is it more pleasurable to drink when you're out with people? If she's only drinking once a week, I mean, if she's drinking like 2 6-packs that day and 3 bottles of wine, then I guess maybe there's a problem there. But also, wow, good job. I didn't know you could put that much down. Anyway, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I don't. I see the drinking alone part as, especially for Amber, as kind of being a red flag. But I guess if she's only doing it once a week, it's not that big of a deal. And the few times we have seen her drink on camera, she's like, I've only had 2 of these little buzzball things. So it's like, she's not even drinking like hard liquor or even like real beer wine stuff. I don't know. I hope y'all get my drift on that one.
I know for me, when I'm swollen, it automatically feels like I gained more than I actually did. Like I could wake up and feel super swollen and be like, oh my God, I gained so much weight. And it's like, I lose a pound. So the swelling part of it, it really does mess with me, but I'm really freaking nervous. My scale is underneath my bathroom sink and it's dusty because like I said, I have not weighed myself in a very long time.
Good for
I
you.
hate this.
Hello, ceiling. Long time no see. How are you? I see you have a turned off light. I'm so glad she turned that light off, to be perfectly honest with you. Anyway, I do like the lamp. I love your light ceiling. It's very modern.
I hate this so much. I know I've gained.
Hello, it's ready.
Boy, oh boy. Okay. Moment of truth.
516.4 pounds.
516.4. I'm gonna step on it again.
Why? What difference does it make? Even if it changes.
Just to make sure.
Okay.
516.2 pounds.
516.2. Let's do a third time.
It's because that little point whatever is really important to her for some stupid reason.
I usually only do it once, but I haven't been on here in so long, so.
515.8 pounds.
515.8. So we'll take the medium, which will be 516.2. Okay. So I actually only
Median? Median mo? Thank you, stats class. That's pretty much all I remember from it.
gained like 6 pounds. That's shocking, and I think the reason why I feel like such crap about it,
Goodbye.
is because it's all fluid, and honestly 6 pounds of like fluid in my lipedema and lymphedema does not feel good. It feels horrific.
I bet it does. 6 pounds is a lot. All right? This is my problem with things like Haze and FA and that kind of crap. Fat acceptance and health at every size, is it has contributed to the skewing of the idea of what weight is. Like, to the point where people are like, oh, I've gained 5 pounds. It's no big deal. I mean, I guess if you're already in a healthy weight range and you gain 5 pounds, it's probably not that big of a deal. But for someone like Amber, like 5 to 6 pounds, that's a lot, man. Because you're gaining weight. You're already 500 pounds. All right? And this is the thing. Like, it's skewed the general concept of what weight is, so that these jumps of weight don't seem to impact people in a way that they're like, oh my God, I've gained 6 pounds. That's kind of a big deal. Why do people sit around and wait until they've gained like 10 pounds before they're like, holy Jesus, I need to do something? Like, I get like a pound to 2 pounds, maybe even 5 pounds for women, or especially around that time of the month. Like, I can gain about 5 pounds during my week, but it's gone at the end of the week. It's actually gone after like 2-3 days. That's, if I was like consistently 5 pounds heavier throughout the month, I wouldn't be happy. And I wouldn't be like, oh, 5 pounds. Meh. That adds up, guys. And our society is just so blind to it that they're just kind of like, no big deal, whatever. And then, like, you're gaining 6 pounds a month. Let's say you maintain that, or 5 pounds a month for the next 3 months. Now you've gained 15 pounds. Is that finally significant enough? Like, that just blows my mind. Anyway. I'm ranting.
Okay, you guys, so I actually found this clip for the first time that I weighed myself in this apartment, so I'm gonna play it right here. New apartment, new bathroom.
Hello. This is the first time we've met. Ah, takes me back.
That means new weigh-in.
508.8 pounds.
So that means I did not gain 6 pounds. I've actually gained 8, which
Is that finally enough? Like are those 2 extra pounds like is that gonna trip the warning trigger?
is fine. That 8 pounds does not feel good on my body though. I'll tell you that right now. So I'm in a completely different apartment.
Oh my god, this entire section. I have never, since my 20s, I will say I have in my 20s, but since my 20s, I have never met someone so incredibly helpless, just in general, as Amber appears to be. And also in this clip, yeah, I can see that her neck is kind of swallowing up her choker. I think it's angles. I don't think it's slimming filters, guys. I think it's angles. I think she's just finally learning her fat angles. I know mine. Like, this isn't it.
Right now, and it's empty. Samsung came to check my dryer, and there's like a huge
Samsung itself, like the entirety of Samsung showed up and they were like, "We are here to check your dryer. Stand back."
indent in it. I guess from when it was like put into my apartment, so that's what's making that really loud noise. So my apartment complex said I can use this unit to do my clothes because your girl has some dirty clothes. So it's so weird. I kind of like the layout of this one better than mine. But when I chose my apartment, I did not care about the layout at all. I just chose like the number that I wanted, and that was that. Wait.
That was the dumbest reason to pick an apartment, but whatever.
Is that the wash? Did I just put these in the dryer? Can you imagine?
Yes.
Oh my Lantis. This isn't closing. After the experience I've been having lately with Samsung washer and dryers, I don't like them.
I'm not going to take your opinion on Samsung washers and dryers because most of the problems you've been having have been like user problems.
It's literally not closing.
This was weird.
What is happening? Look, I barely have anything in here. See, it's like less than a load. Ugh. It just opened. Like, look, watch when I close it.
Yeah, it's not latching, and this kind of confused
I have
me.
anything in here. See, it's like less.
Trying to check this out. I wouldn't have filled it that far with laundry, but that shouldn't make any difference. But what's the little thingy down here telling us? I want you guys to be able to see this is telling us something, and I can't tell if it's like don't have the laundry hanging out over, or if it's like indicating a fill level, because this doesn't look like the fill level is much different from the two pictures. It just looks like this one's kind of like spilling out versus this one where it's all tucked in. So I'm guessing it doesn't look like anything's spilling out. I'm just really perplexed by this one because this I don't think is user error. And the reason why this strikes me as weird is because she clearly had something wrong with the dryer in her apartment, and now they've given her they've put her in a different apartment to do her laundry, and the washer in this one doesn't work. And that just is strange for an apartment complex to have two apartments in the same building with malfunctioning washer dryers, kind of a thing. I don't know. I find that odd, but I mean, maybe she's not pushing it hard enough. I don't know.
Less than a load.
But you can clearly hear that it's not catching. That it's like catching and then pushing it out like it does. Yeah.
It just opened. Like, look, watch when I close it. I think I give up. Oh, okay. I think my only option is...
To be fair, I would have sat there and just been like taking that goddamn thing apart and being like, why won't it latch? I would not have been like, oh, I'm going to give up. I think she actually took the healthier route there. She's like, problem solving. Okay, I'll just wash it in my place and bring it back over. I would have been like, no, this one is going to work.
To use my washer in my apartment and then come and use the dryer because the dryer closes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just went to my apartment. I cleaned my clothes. And since they're wet, they're like a million freaking pounds heavier than they were.
I mean, when everything you wear is roughly a bed sheet and you have multiple ones in there, yeah, they're probably heavy when they're wet. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just pointing out reality.
Dryer sheets. Alrighty.
This is so short girl problems though, man. This is not even like, this isn't even an Amber problem. This is just short girl problems. Like, I don't know if I could reach those buttons, to be perfectly honest with you. She is 2 inches taller than me, and I don't know if I could reach that.
Yay! Oh my god, this has been a hassle, but it's so cool to go into a different apartment. Okay. Kind of spooky, but kind of love it. I literally feel like I'm breaking and entering every time I come in here. But I think we're done. Yes.
Normally you're done when it stops spinning, not before. But...
my clothes are clean, folks. So they have to order a part for my dryer, and they said it won't be like maybe another 2 weeks before they can actually fix it.
I'm surprised they didn't just replace it. If they have to wait that long for the part. Our apartments would have just replaced it. But that's just the difference in management properties, I guess.
Yeah, laundry hamper, because I actually don't have one right now. Because this ain't it. I mean, it makes it easy to carry, but I don't
Santa
know.
Claus.
Not really jiving with it. All right, that's everything. Thank you so much. Turn you off. I'm like Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho.
My biggest fear with that, honestly, going back to short girl problems, my biggest fear with a stack of washer dryers like that would be accidentally pulling the dryer down on myself because I wouldn't be able to reach. There's no way in hell I could reach into that all the way in the back without standing on something. And I like front loaders for that reason, that I don't have to like hover over them. I can just kind of reach in. But the way they've got these stacked, like, I personally would be worried about accidentally pulling the machine down on myself. So that would make me very hesitant, I guess is my point.
Okay, so my mom's over and she's making this thingy that she's making for Thanksgiving, for our family Thanksgiving and for her work Thanksgiving. She calls it deception because it's potato salad without the potatoes.
And it's not potato salad.
It's with cauliflower instead. So I want to show you guys the ingredients. White wine vinegar.
Nom.
Tons of cauliflower. Literally, we have 4 heads of it.
I'm not a huge cauliflower fan, but we did do the keto thing for a little while, or the extreme low carb thing for a while, and we did go through a lot of cauliflower. I still use it as an add-in to the rice, just because it kind of bulks the rice up and sneaks in vegetables. But just to eat cauliflower, not a big fan of it.
Celery.
Yum.
Some chopped black olive.
Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna stop you there. That's weird.
We have some diced pimentos.
Meh.
Mustard. Kosher dill spear pickles.
I wouldn't have bought this because I know she's gonna chop the spears up. I would have just bought relish already, because that's what she's just gonna dice the spears up. Not a big deal. The only thing I could see the difference in is if you wanted bigger chunks of pickle in your potato salad, like you actually want to be able to like chew the pickle, I guess is my point. That I could understand there, and that might be what we're going for here.
Obviously mayonnaise.
Obviously.
And
if it's not Duke's, though, you are falling down on the job.
red onion. Hi. And then obviously eggs,
Obviously.
which she's going to be chopping all of this, and she has the eggs boiling right now.
Are you not going to help? Though with your knife skills, maybe it's best you just sit there and watch.
So if anybody has problems biting through celery, you could de-string it.
Okay. I know Amber thinks this part's like awkward and funny, but honestly, when you're doing something like this, you're making a potato salad or you're making any kind of salad with the celery, pretty much every recipe I've ever seen tells you to de-string the celery. So even if you can bite through the celery, most people will do this anyway when they're cooking with the celery. So at least in my experience. Now, keep in mind, Midwest.
And you can actually bite through it.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell y'all why, because you'll make fun of me. All right, I'll tell you why. I have no bottom teeth. All right.
Mom.
All right.
I mean, if
And my top ones are plastic.
I like Mama Lynn. I know she's got a bad history and all that kind of crap, but this version of Mama Lynn, I really enjoy her.
Mom, it's okay.
So I de-string my celery.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that's
it
a
just
smart
makes it
idea.
really an easier way to eat. All right, thanks.
if you are one of the few people I know who know how to eat knotweed, you have to do this to the knotweed as well, which is worth the effort because I like knotweed. It's delicious.
So the
Yeah,
onions
see?
are cut, the pickles and the celery.
Yeah.
The cauliflower is now being steamed. So this is actually round 1 of 3 or 4 because not all the cauliflower is going to fit at one time.
Okay, so I'm making the sauce, and it's just mayonnaise, mustard, and some wine vinegar. You want it to taste kind of vinegary and that color. So I don't measure nothing. I just eyeball it.
I'm not a big vinegar salad fan when it comes to my potato salad. I know people do this. I like to swap out the yellow mustard for Dijon mustard, so I'm probably effectively doing the same thing that Mama Lynn's doing here, just by changing out my mustard. So there's that, I guess is my point. I wouldn't add vinegar directly to the sauce, but that's a me thing.
And you don't want to start the cauliflower until after the sauce is made because you have to put the sauce on the cauliflower while it's hot.
Interesting.
Yeah, instructions from my mom. And the reason why she knows this recipe is because she used to do low-carb/keto.
Yeah.
She did. So
I did.
And she did really good on it and learned.
I lost weight.
She lost a lot of weight, learned recipes, and then we just start adding some stuff.
Yeah, like try that. I don't know. Like I say, I eyeball everything.
That's how I am too when I cook. So
Are you?
I feel like a lot of people are.
Once you learn how to cook, okay, we can argue about Amber's definition of that, but once you're actually familiar with the recipes that you cook, or you're familiar with your particular style of cuisine, you understand how much you need and how much you don't need to get certain flavors, I guess is my point. Everybody's going to do it differently.
I have a lot of onions.
It smells so good in here, you guys.
I don't put red onion in my potato salad anymore because I found a lot of people have like issues with raw onion, but I know Amber doesn't. I know she really, and I like raw onion too, but.
Oh my
I have a lot of
god.
onions though.
And then add eggs, obviously.
Oh, fire color.
And then she added the pimentos. She said she adds that just for color.
Yeah.
And then
I've never made it with that. I just wanted to do it this time.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, a little olive.
Dang, that looks good.
Does it? Should it need more red?
Yeah, had me until the black olives. And not because I don't like black olives. I just don't see that blending well flavor-wise. But I could be wrong.
No.
Maybe a little bit. A little bit more pimentos. So then obviously she's gonna salt it, pepper it, and then it goes in the fridge overnight, and
Why would you salt that? It's already going to have so much salt in it. But whatever.
then you eat it cold. Okay, so I saw my Legos in the bag, but I think I'm actually gonna do, or start at least, this one, Magisto's Magical Workshop. This is one of the ones I got for free.
I made that back when I was like a child. So that's how long that particular build has been around.
So I'm excited. So in the box, we have the booklet, which is the instructions. We have stickers and 4 bags. So we have 2 1s and we have 2 2s. And then these guys here. So
I built that when I was a kid. And back when I was a kid, they didn't have the bags labeled like that. It wasn't easy. It was, but they just kind of dumped it all in one bag, and you were just you had to sort it down yourself. It even tells you that in the booklet to sort the pieces down. So like, clearly they've updated the build, is my point.
I'm about to open this up and start. All right, well, I finished my little Lego. It is complete. It was a fun time.
Yay.
Of course, we have the little people to go along with it. Now, I'm about to do my daily journaling session. Greatest angle, but that's not why I'm filming. I want to show you guys this. As you guys know, I would use a lint roller where you had to like take off the paper like every time. But then I got this off of Amazon, the Chomp Chomp, and I was like, oh my god, does it actually work? You guys, this thing is incredible. You use this little guy, and then on the inside, all of the fur. This is 2 days worth. The reason why there's so much though is
Why don't you clean it out after every use? Actually, it is the kind of like the brushes I have, only it's a roller. So actually, that's kind of cool. I might actually look that up.
because I decided to do it on one of their cat beds, which I haven't cleaned their cat bed in like a week. So this works beautifully. So
Great.
if you guys have furry pets that are shedding and they have like designated spots where they make super furry, this is amazing. Like, it's super easy to use. You guys know me, I'm dumb, and this was simple. So
I don't know why it bothers me so much when she negs herself like that. I don't know why. I guess there's just like this little part of me that's like, don't be down on yourself, kind of a thing. But I know why she's doing it. And I guess maybe that's the other reason why it kind of bugs me, because I know she's not, it's not that she's not sincere. It's that she's trying to get out ahead of the haters, or what she thinks the haters are going to say. So I don't know. it always bothers me when she does that kind of stuff. Like when, what was it, a couple videos ago where she was like, I forget what it was she was talking about. Oh, beef. She was like, there's no beef between me and Foodie Beauty. And before the haters say anything, moo moo moo. And I was just like, all right.
So I ended up actually doing my other Lego that I got for free, which is just a
That's an older build too, and you can tell by how it's lacking in detail. But this doesn't make it bad. It's just, it's an older build.
little Christmas moment. So you have a Christmas tree, you have a little snowman there.
Oh,
So it was fun, super simple. That Pac-Man though, we about to be best friends. All
Are
right,
we?
I'm in the living room.
Hello, new best friend. How are you? Clearly, I need inanimate objects to be best friends with because my living best friends aren't. Well, they're not Legos.
I got my Pac-Man box opened up. I have all my bags out because they were all out of order and everything because they're all numbered. So I got them all in the order that they're supposed to be in. These are the...
For those of you who don't care, you might want to skip this part, but I really like the fact that Lego has started putting stuff into the numbered bags like this because I've been doing Lego for such a long time. I was doing Legos before Legos were popular. But yeah, I mean, back when I was young and you would buy a kit, even the giant kits, like you might get multiple bags and they might have them sorted down by like, I think they used to sort them down by size. So you'd have a bag full of like the big pieces and a bag full of like the little pieces. And sometimes you'd have like the figurines were separate, but for the most part, they just kind of like chucked it all into the box and you just kind of had to figure it out as you went along. This is so much nicer because you'll see the instruction booklet that she'll have here in a minute, and it will, the way the instruction manual is laid out now, it's you work through the numbers in the bag. So it takes all of the annoying guesswork out of it. And the guesswork and is this the right piece? That's what took forever. Not the actual building part, but the trying to figure out what piece they're talking about. That's what took forever. So I like this because it makes the builds easier to put together, which makes it slightly more enjoyable to build them. Lego rant over.
First bags, obviously. And then we have these fellas, which are not numbered. They're just
they're kinda
random
obvious.
pieces that when you need them, you'll know.
They're not numbered, but you can see the outline on the bag of what it's supposed to be, so.
And it also came with these stickers, which will eventually be on the Lego. I'm so excited.
Oh my
And let me tell you,
God.
thicker the book, the more instructions there are, the funner I'm going to have. And look at
The funner I'm going to have. Excellent.
how freaking cute the cover is to the instruction book.
It is cute.
And then here is the back of it. I'm obsessed. And she is literally so thick.
The only thing that would make this build better is if it was Miss Pac-Man, because everybody knows Miss Pac-Man is superior.
I'm so excited, you guys. Queen of Legos. Queen of Legos.
Are ya?
Hey guys. Oh
Hi.
my god. I'm actually the co-founder of the Lego company. I just wanted to say thank you for the award.
You haven't aged well.
But for real though, I want to go to Legoland. Like, who wants to go to Legoland with me?
I'm gonna go to Legoland. I would go to Legoland with Amber. Yes, I would. I hate to be like that, but I would totally love to go to Legoland with Amber and just watch. And I would be filming the whole damn thing too. There would be none of this 1 second clip bullshit. We would be there. You get the whole damn thing.
Me? Anybody? So I'm still doing the first step, but oh my
They're so
god,
cute.
isn't that the cutest little thing?
Yes.
It's so tiny. All right, I'm officially done with the first step. I wish I would have shown you guys the inside of this because the inside actually looks like that.
This build has got to be. That's crazy because these are gears. If you don't know what you're looking at, that means these move. I know I'm spending an exorbitant amount of time on the Lego, but I actually enjoy Legos, so this is kind of a thing for me. Sorry. So what does it do? I wondered if this would actually. Oh, I know what this is. This is the top of the machine. Okay, I know what this is going to look like now. I still think that's cool though.
So a lot of the time you'll see me complete a Lego and you'll like see it like this, but really there's a lot of stuff that's also going on the inside. But look how cute. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Legos are so complicated these days. Okay, so she just built. I don't need it. Okay, she just built this part. If you hadn't figured that out, also you may not even give a crap. But we're here now. Yeah. So she just built this part, which means these guys are gonna move. I really can't wait to see once she gets this all put together.
Rare Gray, when did I say that that's your new bed? If there's a box, she's gonna sit on it. She was just on the inside of it. Okay, you guys, so I'm currently standing in my kitchen, eating my dinner. I'm having like a tofu curry moment. It's so good.
She cannot eat without staring at the camera.
And there's broccoli and obviously rice. But I am going to end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy. I love you guys so much. See you in the next one.
Just didn't want us to have to stare at her in her bra again. I enjoyed this one only because I'm a huge Lego fan. Sorry. Sorry. Too much Lego talk. That's fine. I understand. It's interesting that the eating part was so brief. She was kind of stringing the eating parts out. Again, I think she's eating because she's bored. Now, she says she's having a tofu moment with some rice and broccoli. Clearly, she's ordered it from somebody because you're not going to convince me she made tofu curry at home. I did like, I'm not going to lie, I liked the recipe moment with Mama Lynn. It's actually a recipe I'm kind of thinking about giving a shot now because it didn't look terrible. And I like potato salad. But as far as like a low carb moment, that would be really great. Also, Mama Lynn, with the exception of the black olives, that's pretty much how my family makes potato salad too. So I might give chopping the spears up versus using relish though, because we usually use relish and it does make for a runny salad. Anyway, so I might actually give making that recipe a shot just because it looked good. So this, I actually really liked this video, you guys. I liked the recipe moment. I'm liking Mama Lynn as a side character, even if she's just kind of a voice on the side of the screen kind of a thing. I don't mind that as much because you can also understand her. It wasn't like with Feline where half the time it just sounded like one of the parents from Peanuts mumbling off to the side. So I like Mama Lynn. I like her as a side character. I enjoyed both of those parts. It counterbalanced the laundry part, which on the one hand, there was some user error definitely going on there, but it did look like there was some mechanical error going on with the washer, and obviously the dryer, her dryer is apparently busted, so. And she did kind of show us that in past videos. Dryers shouldn't make that noise, especially new ones. I think in this vlog, she's in a really good mood, and she's in a good mood. She's showing off some stuff, but also Mama Lynn came over and hung out with her while they were cooking, and we know there's a family Christmas coming up because she mentioned that this is a dish that Mama Lynn was making for Christmas dinner, so hopefully we'll get to see. I don't necessarily need her to put her family on camera because obviously they don't like it, so they don't want to be on camera, and that's fine. But, you know, she can show the car ride. She might be able to show, like, going in, show us a picture of the plate of her food, you know, that kind of stuff. I would like to see more of her outside of the apartment, I guess is my point. All right, if you have made it this far in the video, there's got to be a Pac-Man or a ghost emoji. Go ahead and put that down in the comment section because I don't believe that those don't exist. There's at least a ghost emoji. So go ahead and do that and let me know what you guys think. If you're a Lego fan, let me know what you think there. If you're not a Lego fan, what's wrong with you? How do you not like Legos? And yeah. Let me know if you guys would make the potato recipe or the fake potato salad. Let me know if you have made it. What did you think? What else could you tell me? Tell me anything, I guess. Let me know what you guys think of this video. And, oh yeah, do let me know if the border is too much. Excuse me. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. I hope you're enjoying the member benefits. Let me know, my members, let me know if there's something in particular you would like to see, and I will see if it's something that I can do. So I would like to know if there's something my members would like, something more my members would like that I am capable of providing. And yeah, thank you to everybody who's gonna hit the thumbs up button. You guys rock. And yeah. Don't forget your emoji, Pac-Man or a ghost. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you've made it this far, you may as well subscribe. And yeah, I will see everybody in the next one. Bye.